Hey guys and gals, my name is Kuars and welcome back to another video. Now, I haven't done a video in about like 11 days. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, to be fair, it's not my record time of not uploading a video. I think that was like a month or two, but still, like, I'm so sorry, guys. I left you guys without a Kuars video for 11 days. I'm sure you guys were starving, is what I would have said if I wasn't streaming fucking Deltarune. Yup, that's right. If you haven't watched these yet, fake fan, go watch them. Go watch all of them. Go watch the 8 hours worth of VODs that takes up the fucking Deltarune streams. I don't care. You have to do it. Do you want to be called a real Kuars fan? Go fucking watch 8 hours of VODs. Fuck you. And guess what? The same thing can be said for the Undertale streams, baby. Have you not seen them yet? Well, I guess you gotta watch another 8 hours of VODs. Anyway, now I'm assuming you've watched all of them. Hey, welcome back. I hope it was nice. Anyway, today we're talking about something that does not concern Deltarune or Undertale whatsoever, so you just wasted your time. But I hope it was a nice time anyway. Today we're going to be talking about guilty pleasures, specifically my guilty pleasures, because it's my channel. If you want to voice your guilty pleasures, I guess you can do it in the comments down below. Yup, this is engagement bait. I know it is. Go do it. Anyway, I'm going to be getting really specific with some of these, by the way, so if you're not online 24/7, you might not even get what the fuck I'm talking about, but hear me out here, alright? Number one, let's start off with a bang. The bad guys. Now you might ask, Kuars, why do you consider this a guilty pleasure? This movie's been praised multiple times. Yes, but praised for the wrong reasons. Okay, hear me out here. Look, I agree. The animation is beautiful. It looks I can't even talk. It looks fucking amazing. But I feel like as a result of talking about the animation this much, we've just sidelined the whole story of the movie. And look, if you watch the movie, I know what you're gonna say. This is corny as fuck. This is incredibly corny. It tries to teach kids a lesson, and it makes it very obvious that it's trying to do so. And the main villain's really annoying. But hear me out, okay? First of all, something being corny doesn't make it bad. Naruto has got to be one of the corniest fucking shows I've seen, and guess what? I love that shit. Every time Naruto says, I'm gonna do this to protect my friends, or like, I can do this with the power of friendship, you know what I do? I stand up and clap. I love that shit. I love that corny shit, bro. Give me more of it. Butter that shit up, maybe put some ketchup and mayonnaise on it, and fucking give it to me on a silver platter. I don't care. I love it. Same thing can be said about something like Solo Leveling. This show is corny and really predictable. But guess what? I love it too. And I mean, that's why most people hate on Solo Leveling, because most people just cannot grasp the idea of an anime this simple being this popular. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked here. I love The Bad Guys for its corniness. I love that it's corny. I love it. I fucking love it. Second of all, just because it's trying to teach a lesson to kids and making it really obvious doesn't also make it bad. Avatar The Last Airbender. Hear me the fuck out. Avatar The Last Airbender has got to be one of the best animated things I have ever seen. And guess what? Some of the episodes, they try to teach kids a lesson, and they make it so fucking obvious that it kind of pissed me off when I was watching it. You know what I had to do? I had to take a step back and realize this is a kid's show. Obviously, this is gonna happen. Same thing with The Bad Guys. The main demographic of the movie is kids. And we also have to accept the fact that most media centered around animation and or games are mostly aimed towards children, even if we don't want it to be. Even if Avatar The Last Airbender has some adult themes and some really good storytelling, guess what, bitch? It's on Nickelodeon. We have to teach kids a lesson. Now, obviously, this does not apply to everything. I'm just saying most media centered around animation and cartoons. Obviously, there's like fucking Rick and Morty. I don't know. Or like Invincible. Okay, Invincible's a good example. That is adult animation, right? But something like Avatar The Last Airbender or The Bad Guys is not. Anyway, let's move on to the... It's been like 4 minutes already, Jesus Christ, and I've only said one thing. Okay, let's move on to the next guilty pleasure here. Second, Call of Duty Vanguard. Hear me the fuck out. If you've been in like a 25-mile vicinity of the Call of Duty fan base, you know Vanguard is noted as the worst game in the Call of Duty franchise. But I'm here to say, not only is that incorrect, but also that Vanguard is incredibly underrated in my opinion. I know this is the same thing as saying like I love TASM 2 or I love Sonic 06 or something, but I don't fucking care. It's my opinion and I'm here to fucking say it out loud. Now let me clarify here. When I play a COD title, I do it in a very specific way, and that is playing multiplayer with bots and also playing the zombies mode. That's all I do. That's all I interact with. So maybe outside of this like condensed bubble that I put myself in terms of COD titles, maybe Vanguard is ass. but I wouldn't know. First off, the multiplayer. I thought the weapons are fun and nice, and also that the maps are kind of alright. But, like, it's not as bad as people say, especially because the core gameplay is just really good. The core mechanics are pretty much ripped straight from Modern Warfare 2019, and I thought that game was excellent. And yes, the core mechanics being a carbon copy of another game is, like, valid criticism, but now that we're looking at the COD franchise as a whole, that's not really like the only time it happens. Also, I guess honorable mention, guilty pleasure, tag sprinting. I think tag sprinting is excellent. I don't know, man. There is just something like autistically nice about having tag sprint. Like, you're telling me if I press the sprint button again, I go faster with a different animation? Fuck yeah. And on top of that, the sliding and, you know, shooting your weapons also feel really great. I just don't understand why people hated it this much when it came out. I do have some criticism, however, and that is the kind of contradicting theme. Like, it's obviously World War II themed, but it kind of feels more like a modern shooter that's made to look like a World War II themed shooter, if that makes any sense. And this weapon surely doesn't fucking help with that. Anyway, next up is the zombies. Fucking, it's tolerable. I mean, it doesn't really help me that the best zombies map in this game is a fucking remake. So anyway, Shinonuma is good-ish. Their Anfang was kind of fun, but it was totally different than like the normal zombies formula that you usually expect. And then the Archon was like mid as fuck, but it was tolerable. But the last fucking map, Terra, this one, I can't even really read its name, is literally just a reprint of the Archon, and it's worse. So why even fucking play it? Other than that, haven't played the campaign, haven't played online, so bleh. To be honest, putting this as one of the worst Call of Duty games of all time is just kind of ridiculous for me. Like, Call of Duty Ghosts is right there, bro. Like, I don't even think it's like top 20 Call of Duty games of all time, but it's like somewhere below that. Like, it's not bad. Like, the only valid criticisms are the fact that the zombies is kind of mid, and the multiplayer is just a carbon copy of MW 2019. And to be honest, at this point, you know, it's not a new thing. Anyway, we're way past, like, the average length of a Kuars video, and we're only 2 guilty pleasures in, so this one's gonna be the last one. 3. Fucking Twitter. That's right, Mr. Kuars loves scrolling on Twitter. I already kind of mentioned this in the Mr. Beast thumbnail thing. Oh, by the way, update to that. He said that he would turn that website or platform into like a place where you can contact actual thumbnail artists, which kind of feels like a insane course correct. Like, you're telling me your first thought was to make an AI thumbnail creator and not, you know, what you're doing now? Whatever, unimportant. Anyway, I love scrolling on Twitter. Okay, I made it a fucking unhealthy habit at this point. I just do it. I just fucking open up Twitter. Not even out of boredom anymore. Like, mid fucking YouTube video, I just close it, open up Twitter, and scroll. Like, it's unhealthy. I can't fucking stop. Most of the times, yes, it's just posts with fucking no substance or opinions that should not be expressed online. But sometimes, man, I find some cool shit. And sometimes I strike gold and find something to talk about for a video. Which, from the upload schedule, you might have realized it doesn't happen often. But when it does happen, it's pretty cool. Anyway, thankfully, Twitter was a short fucking topic to talk about because this video is already 8 minutes long. Jesus. I don't know if I talked about, like, the bad guys or Call of Duty Vanguard for a bit too long or something, but 8 minutes is definitely longer than the average video on this channel. But hey, thank you for sitting through it since you made it here. And you know what? To prove that you made it here, how about you go down into the comments and comment your favorite fruit. That's right. I'm doing more engagement bait. You better do it, or else you're not a real Kuars fan. Speaking of being a real Kuars fan, if you want to be a real Kuars fan, well, guess what, buddy? Come closer. Tomorrow, aka Sunday, I will be streaming Deltarune Chapter 4. Yes, that's right. So if you're watching this before, let me see here, the 27th of July, then guess what, buddy? You can be there. Or be squared. Sorry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, hey, why don't you give it a like? Maybe even subscribe. And if you're trying to catch that Deltarune stream, then you better subscribe and have notifications on. And join the Discord. Anyways, if you guys are for some reason interested in a webcomic that I made, you can go to resamuraiplus.uk.to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
I'm walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.